Hi friends, welcome to the PsychoCore channel. Today, we're diving into a topic many of us know, but rarely talk about openly. Have you ever felt like your achievements were just luck? Like success in life is more about being in the right place at the right time, rather than the result of your hard work? Or that everyone around you is much smarter and more talented than you? If so, you might be familiar with Imposter Syndrome. But don't worry. It doesn't mean you're weak or insecure. In fact, this feeling is common even among people we see as the epitome of success. Today, we'll cover: what is imposter syndrome, and how can you recognize it? How does it affect your life, work, and relationships? Where does it come from? And most importantly, how can you overcome it? We'll also share practical exercises to help you understand yourself better and start living without constant self-doubt. So, grab a cup of tea or coffee, get comfortable, and let's get started. What is imposter syndrome? Imposter syndrome is a psychological phenomenon where people don't acknowledge their achievements and feel like frauds. You could graduate with honors, win prestigious awards, or even reach a high-level position, yet still feel like you're out of place. How does it manifest? You downplay your accomplishments. You believe success is just a coincidence. You're afraid others will expose your so-called incompetence. One famous example is Meryl Streep. She has admitted to feeling fear before starting each new film, worried that she won't measure up. And this is someone who has won multiple Oscars. But why does this happen? How does imposter syndrome affect us? This mindset can seriously limit your potential. The first impact is on self-esteem. People with imposter syndrome constantly compare themselves to others, usually not in their favor. Why am I not as smart as them? Why don't I have their ideas? The second is on decision-making. You might avoid new opportunities out of fear of failure. For example, someone offers you a leadership role, but you decline, thinking, "I can't handle it." The third is on emotional well-being. Chronic stress, anxiety, and even burnout are common companions of this syndrome. A life example. Imagine a young designer. She creates a project that receives praise from her boss and clients. But instead of feeling proud, she thinks, "I just got lucky with the idea. Next time, I'll surely fail." Where does imposter syndrome come from? Early childhood experiences. Psychological studies show that many of our internal struggles stem from childhood. Eric Berne's transactional analysis explains this through the concept of life scripts. For example, if a child is constantly compared to others, look how well your brother studies. This can create a belief: I must be perfect or I won't be valued. In a social environment, Albert Ellis's rational emotive therapy highlights how irrational beliefs influence us. One such belief is the need for approval from others. You might think, if I'm criticized, I'm a failure. This fear of criticism often fuels imposter syndrome. A culture of perfectionism. Carol Dweck's model of fixed and growth mindsets explains this further. Those with a fixed mindset believe their abilities are static and unchangeable. For them, every mistake feels like proof of inadequacy. On the other hand, people with a growth mindset see mistakes as part of the learning process. How to overcome imposter syndrome. Albert Ellis's rational replacement method. Goal: replace irrational thoughts with rational ones. Exercise: write down 3 recurring negative thoughts, such as, "I'm not smart enough for this job. Everyone will realize I know nothing. This was just luck, not my effort." Now, write counter-arguments to challenge these thoughts. "I got this job because of my experience. I already have accomplishments recognized by my colleagues. my persistence helped me achieve this result. Dialogue with your inner critic, based on Julia Cameron's Artist's Way. Exercise. Take a sheet of paper and divide it into 2 columns. In the first, write what your inner critic says, like, "You don't deserve this position." In the second, respond as your defense attorney. "I worked on this project for months and proved I can deliver results." Continue this dialogue until the critic quiets down. Success journal, popular in cognitive behavioral therapy. Exercise. Each evening, write down 3 to 5 accomplishments of the day. Big or small, it all counts. I led a productive meeting. I made it to my workout. My idea was praised. After a month, read your entries to realize how much you've achieved. Stephen Covey's Circle of Influence. Focus on what you can control. Exercise. Draw 2 circles, circle of concern and circle of influence. In concern, list worries like others' opinions or global issues. In influence, write what you can control, like preparation or skill improvement. Focus only on your circle of influence. Reframing method. Exercise. Think of a time you felt like an imposter. Ask yourself, what positive lesson can I take from this? For example, I felt scared before my presentation, but I still delivered it. That's courage. Reframe it. Even when I doubt myself, I take action. That shows confidence. The Mindfulness Method. This technique is based on the work of John Kabat-Zinn. Exercise. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and focus on your breathing. When thoughts like, "I can't do this," appear, imagine them as clouds drifting across the sky. You notice them, but you don't hold on to them. After 5 to 10 minutes, open your eyes and ask yourself, what can I do right now to support myself? The Helping Others Method. It's well known that helping others strengthens your own confidence. Exercise. Ask yourself, who can I help today? It could be a colleague who needs advice, or a friend who could use some support. Imposter syndrome is just an illusion in your mind. You are already worthy of what you have, and more. Think about it. What's the first step you'll take today to overcome this syndrome? Write it in the comments. We'd love to hear your stories. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel, give it a like, and share it with friends. See you in the next video, friends. You're amazing, and it's time to believe it.